The third one has to do with workflow. What do I mean about workflow? Okay, there are some situations whereby I go and mix for an event, and I was just called at the very, 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 very late time. Like the event is like an hour, and I was just called to do sound check and help them mix. And once I get there, there's something about me. I know some certain frequencies that work for some certain instruments. So what I do basically is, for those kind of things here, I just go there, I set it, even without listening, without them playing or doing anything, I just set them. So that is my standard. That is like my flat EQ. I'll do them for all the instruments. It's not like that is what I'm going to use for the event, but that is what I'm going to start on. I don't like a situation whereby I come for an event where I'll not start doing EQ as they are performing. No, I want to have something already. So that is like my workflow. So once I get there, I know some EQ parameters. It's not as if I'm cramming. I got used to it from constant practice. Like I do this all the time. Even when I'm not working at an event, I take my laptop, I practice. So I get to know about how they respond, how this particular instrument, how this particular vocals respond. It's very, very important that we as a person always have a workflow. We always have a workflow. Is very, very important you have a workflow. So for me, that is where I'm going to start with. It might work in some situation, it might not work, but that is my starting point. That is like my flat EQ. This is like my beginning. Like in the beginning, like this is my beginning, but it's not the end. It is not what it is. It is just a starter. So that is always my workflow. And also at times when I'm mixing in the studio, there's a chain, there's a flow of audio. There's some circuitry that it will pass through. This has to do with a sound that I get from a particular workflow. It's just like when you want to move from one place to another. People might have different routes. You might have different shortcuts. Some people pass shortcuts to get there faster. Some people pass longer routes, they get there later. Some people pass the normal routes, they might get there maybe earlier or later. But it doesn't really matter which route you pass. It depends on how fast you want to get there, how convenient it is with you. So all these things are about routes. What works with you? What makes your stuff faster or what makes your stuff slower? If you want to speed up things, this is what you do. If you want to achieve, maybe you want to branch somewhere on the road, maybe you want to branch the market, you have to pass the route that has the market. Maybe you don't need any of that market, so you're going to pass shortcuts, you are rushing. But if you are convenient, you're not rushing you just pass the normal routes. You get what I'm saying? So all these things are workflow. These are things that makes your work faster. So once you get there, you not start thinking of, you don't start scratching your head like, where do I start from? What do I want to do? You already have a plan. You already have a system put in place for you that whenever you get there like this, you are not thinking, you are just doing. It's not as if I'm saying you don't apply, don't think. But the thing is, you already have a workflow. There's something on ground. There's a plan. Yeah, that's what there's a plan. There's something in place that you are just doing. It's just like when you want to build a house. The first thing you're going to do is to have a paper plan, but you're going to have a blueprint. I think a blueprint of the structure. So that blueprint is how the building is going to be put in place. This is the foundation. This is how it's going to be. So you have to always have a blueprint of your workflow. Your blueprint of where you're going. You must always have the blueprint of your sound. So this is all we're going to talk on workflow.